Welcome back to DriveTime. Today, we're doing something special. We're taking a deep dive, and I mean a deep dive, into one of the most anticipated pickup trucks of the decade. The Isuzu D-Max 2027. For over 2 decades, the D-Max has been the workhorse of choice for farmers, tradies, adventurers, and anyone who demands a vehicle that just works. No drama. No excuses. Just pure, unrelenting capability. But here's the thing. The pickup truck segment has changed. It's no longer just about how much you can carry or how deep you can wade through water. Today's buyers want comfort. They want technology. They want a vehicle that can haul a ton of gear during the week and take the family on a weekend adventure without missing a beat. So the question is, can the 2027 Isuzu D-Max deliver all of that? Or has the legend finally met its match? We're about to find out. Over the next hour, we'll leave no stone unturned. We'll explore every inch of this truck, inside, outside, and underneath. We'll test its new engine, its new transmission, its off-road capability, its technology, its safety features, and its value for money. We've driven it through the roughest terrain we could find. We've loaded it to the brim. We've compared it to its rivals. And we've got the verdict. So grab a coffee, settle in, and let's get started. This is the DriveTime Complete Guide to the 2027 Isuzu D-Max. Before we dive into the 2027 model, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Because to understand where the D-Max is going, you need to understand where it's been. The Isuzu D-Max first hit the scene way back in 2002. It replaced the old Isuzu Faster and immediately made a name for itself as a tough, reliable, no-nonsense work truck. It wasn't fancy. It wasn't flashy. But it was bulletproof. The second generation arrived in 2008, bringing improved refinement and a more car-like driving experience. The third generation in 2012 upped the ante with better safety and more powerful engines. But the real game changer came in 2019 with the fourth generation RG D-Max. This was the truck that proved a pickup could be genuinely good to drive, genuinely comfortable, and genuinely desirable, not just for work, but for life. That model has been the backbone of Isuzu's success ever since. But in the fast-moving world of pickup trucks, you can't afford to stand still. Rivals like the Toyota Hilux, Ford Ranger, and Nissan Navara have been constantly evolving, constantly pushing the boundaries of what a pickup can be. And that brings us to today. The 2027 Isuzu D-Max represents the most significant update in the model's history. Isuzu has called it a completely new generation, and while the changes might not be immediately obvious at first glance, trust me, they're there. Let's find out what makes this truck tick. Let's start with the exterior. First impressions matter, and the front end has been given a subtle but effective refresh. The grille is now more aggressive, with a bolder mesh pattern that gives the truck a more confident, commanding presence on the road. It's not over the top, this isn't a Ford Raptor wannabe, but it's definitely more assertive than before. It tells you this is a serious truck, and it's not messing around. The headlights have also been upgraded. Higher spec models now feature sleeker by LED headlights with gray accents, giving the D-Max a more premium, modern look. They're not just about aesthetics either, the improved lighting makes a real difference when you're driving on dark country roads or navigating tricky off-road trails at night. The front bumper has been restyled too, with higher trims getting integrated skid plate styling. It's not just for show, it actually provides some genuine protection when you're tackling rough terrain. The fog lights have been redesigned as well, except on the entry-level single-cab manual models, where Isuzu has kept things simpler and more cost-effective. Moving around to the side, the 2027 D-Max retains its familiar, practical body shape. And that's a good thing. The tall proportions, the high ground clearance, the beefy stance, these aren't just design features, they're functional elements that make the D-Max so capable. There are new alloy wheel designs available, giving buyers more options to personalize their truck. From 16-inch steel wheels on the work-focused models to stylish 18-inch alloys on the premium trims, there's something for every taste and budget. The side profile also showcases one of the D-Max's key strengths, its versatility. Whether you opt for the single cab, the extended cab, space cab in some markets, or the double cab, you're getting a truck that's been designed from the ground up to handle whatever you throw at it. Isuzu offers 3 cab configurations to suit different needs. The single cab is perfect for tradies who need maximum payload and minimal fuss. The extended cab adds a bit more interior space for tools or occasional passengers. And the double cab is the family-friendly option that still doesn't compromise on work capability. Around the back, the 2027 D-Max has received some thoughtful updates. The taillights now feature a new signature design, giving the truck a more distinctive look from behind. One of the most practical upgrades is the addition of tailgate assist as standard equipment across the entire range. If you've ever dropped a heavy tailgate on your fingers, you'll know exactly why this is such a big deal. It's one of those small touches that makes a huge difference in day-to-day use. The cargo bed itself has been strengthened, with a stronger load box and tailgate that can handle the rigors of heavy use. Whether you're hauling building materials, farming equipment, or camping gear, the D-Max's bed is built to take a beating. Speaking of which, let's talk numbers. The 2027 D-Max can carry a payload of up to 1,200 kilograms, that's over a ton of cargo. And if that's not enough, the towing capacity is an impressive 3,500 kilograms. That means you can tow a decent-sized caravan, a horse float, a boat, or a heavy trailer without breaking a sweat. Isuzu has also added new exterior colors for 2027, giving buyers more options to express their personality. From classic whites and silvers to bolder blues and reds, there's a color for every taste. And higher trims get special chrome or dark finished accents that distinguish them from the work-oriented models. Now, here's something that might surprise you. A lot of the exterior changes on the 2027 D-Max aren't just about looks, they're about aerodynamics. Isuzu has focused on reducing wind noise and improving high-speed stability. The front end now features more streamlined lines designed to cut through the air more efficiently. It might not look dramatically different, but these small changes make a real difference. The D-Max is now quieter on the highway, more stable at speed, and more fuel efficient too. It's a classic case of form following function. The improved aerodynamics, combined with better sound insulation in the cabin, mean the 2027 D-Max is significantly quieter than its predecessor. That might not sound like a big deal, but when you're spending hours behind the wheel, every decibel matters. Alright, let's step inside. And this is where things get really interesting. If there's one area where the D-Max has traditionally lagged behind its rivals, it's the interior. Previous generations were functional but Spartan, they did the job, but they didn't exactly make you feel special. Well, I'm happy to report that the 2027 D-Max has taken a massive leap forward in terms of interior quality and comfort. This doesn't feel like a work truck anymore. This feels like a premium SUV. The dashboard has been redesigned with higher quality materials. There are more soft touch surfaces, better seat fabrics, and premium trim accents that elevate the overall feel of the cabin. The materials feel durable but also premium, a balance that's surprisingly hard to get right. The seats themselves have been redesigned with improved ergonomics and better support. Whether you're spending 8 hours on a construction site or driving across the country, you'll appreciate the extra comfort. Higher trims get leather upholstery with contrast stitching, which looks and feels genuinely premium. But even the cloth seats on the entry-level models are a significant step up from before. The materials feel more durable, more comfortable, and more refined. Space has always been a strong point for the D-Max, and the 2027 model continues that tradition. The cabin is spacious and airy, with plenty of room for driver and passengers alike. The double cab models offer genuinely usable rear seats. There's plenty of legroom and headroom for adults on long journeys, which is something you can't say about every pickup truck on the market. There's no shortage of storage spaces either. The center console is deep and practical, the door pockets are generously sized, and there are cup holders and cubbies everywhere you look. It's the kind of thoughtful design that makes daily life just a little bit easier. And if you need to carry long items, the rear seats fold down to create additional storage space. It's a versatile setup that adapts to your needs, whether you're carrying tools, sports equipment, or shopping. Isuzu has clearly thought about how people actually use their trucks. The interior isn't just about looking good, it's about working well. And in that regard, the 2027 D-Max delivers in spades. Now let's talk about technology, because this is another area where the D-Max has made significant strides. The centerpiece of the cabin is the new infotainment system. Depending on the trim level, you get either an 8-inch or a 9-inch wireless touchscreen. The system itself is Isuzu's latest, offering faster responses, better graphics, and a more intuitive interface. It's a significant improvement over the previous system, which could feel laggy and outdated. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard across the entire range. That means you can leave your cables at home and still enjoy seamless smartphone integration. It's a small touch, but it makes a huge difference in everyday usability. Connected navigation is also available, with real-time traffic updates and over-the-air software updates that keep the system current without needing a trip to the dealership. Higher trims also get an all-digital instrument cluster. This gives drivers better access to towing information, off-road data, and vehicle settings. It's a premium feature that you'd typically expect in a luxury SUV, not a work truck. There's wireless smartphone charging too, along with multiple USB-C ports throughout the cabin. It's clear that Isuzu has thought about how modern drivers use their vehicles. But here's the thing, Isuzu hasn't gone overboard with the touchscreen. They've retained physical controls for the HVAC system and many other functions. You can adjust the temperature or change the fan speed without taking your eyes off the road. That's smart design. Comfort has been a major focus for the 2027 D-Max, and nowhere is that more evident than in the climate control system. Higher trims get dual-zone automatic climate control. That means the driver and front passenger can set different temperatures. It's a small luxury, but if you've ever had to argue with your partner about the perfect cabin temperature, you'll know how valuable it is. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either, with air vents available on higher spec models. It's these little touches that make the D-Max feel more like a family SUV and less like a work truck. The driver's seat now features electric adjustments on higher trims. Combined with the telescoping steering wheel adjustment, it's easy to find the perfect driving position. And let's not forget about sound insulation. Isuzu has significantly improved the cabin's acoustic insulation, making the D-Max much quieter at speed. Wind noise, road noise, and engine noise are all reduced, creating a more refined, more pleasant driving experience. This is where the 2027 D-Max really shines. It's gone from being a rough and tumble work truck to a genuinely comfortable daily driver. You could easily use this as your family car, and nobody would complain. Alright, it's time to talk about what's under the bonnet. And this is where the 2027 D-Max gets its most significant upgrade. The headline news is the new 2.2-liter 4-cylinder turbodiesel engine. It's called the MaxForce, and it's a brand new unit that replaces the old 1.9-liter engine in many markets. This engine is part of the RZ family, the same family as the 1.9-liter it replaces. But it's a significant step forward in terms of power, torque, and refinement. The 2.2-liter MaxForce produces 163 horsepower, 120 kilowatts, and 400 Nm of torque. But here's where it gets really impressive. Peak torque of 400 Nm is available between 1,600 and 2,400 revolutions per minute. And 255 Nm of torque is available from just 1,000 revolutions per minute. That means you get strong pulling power right from idle. It's incredibly responsive, even at low speeds. Whether you're towing a heavy trailer or crawling over rocks, the engine is always ready to deliver. The engine is designed for heavy work. With a payload capacity of up to 1,200 kilograms and a towing capacity of 3,500 kilograms, it's got all the grunt you need for serious work. And despite the increased power, fuel consumption has actually decreased. Isuzu claims the new engine is more efficient than the old 1.9-liter, with combined fuel consumption of around 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Now, before you 3.0-liter fans start panicking, let me reassure you. The big engine isn't going anywhere, at least not yet. For markets that demand maximum grunt, the tried and true 3.0-liter turbo diesel is still available. This engine has been the backbone of the D-Max range for decades, and it's earned a reputation for bulletproof reliability. The 3.0-liter produces 187 horsepower, 140 kilowatts, and 450 Newton-meters of torque, making it the most powerful engine in the global D-Max range. So which engine should you choose? That depends on what you need. The 2.2-liter is lighter, more fuel efficient, and more refined, ideal for daily driving and light towing. The 3.0-liter is the workhorse, more torque, more towing muscle, and that legendary Isuzu durability. The 3.0-liter has been around since 2002, and there are rumors that it might eventually be replaced by a more powerful version of the MaxForce. But for now, it remains a compelling option for buyers who need maximum capability. The new engine is paired with a brand new 8-speed automatic transmission. This is a significant upgrade from the old 6-speed automatic. 8 gears mean the engine can always operate in its optimal rev range, which improves both performance and fuel efficiency. The transmission itself is incredibly smooth. Gear changes are seamless, and the gearbox is always in the right gear for the situation. Whether you're accelerating onto the highway or climbing a steep hill, the transmission responds quickly and intelligently. The 8-speed box also features a sequential sports mode for more engaged driving. And for those who prefer to row their own gears, a 6-speed manual transmission is still available on certain models. The old 6-speed was fine, but this new 8-speed is in a different league. It's smoother, quicker, and more intelligent. It makes the D-Max feel like a much more premium vehicle. One of the biggest improvements with the new powertrain is refinement. The 2.2-liter engine is significantly smoother and quieter than the old 1.9-liter. The seats themselves have been redesigned with improved ergonomics and better support. Whether you're spending 8 hours on a construction site or driving across the country, you'll appreciate the extra comfort. Higher trims get leather upholstery with contrast stitching, which looks and feels genuinely premium. But even the cloth seats on the entry-level models are a significant step up from before. The materials feel more durable, more comfortable, and more refined. Space has always been a strong point for the D-Max, and the 2027 model continues that tradition. The cabin is spacious and airy, with plenty of room for driver and passengers alike. The double cab models offer genuinely usable rear seats. There's plenty of legroom and headroom for adults on long journeys, which is something you can't say about every pickup truck on the market. There's no shortage of storage spaces either. The center console is deep and practical, the door pockets are generously sized, and there are cup holders and cubbies everywhere you look. It's the kind of thoughtful design that makes daily life just a little bit easier. And if you need to carry long items, the rear seats fold down to create additional storage space. It's a versatile setup that adapts to your needs, whether you're carrying tools, sports equipment, or shopping. Isuzu has clearly thought about how people actually use their trucks. The interior isn't just about looking good, it's about working well. And in that regard, the 2027 D-Max delivers in spades. Now let's talk about technology, because this is another area where the D-Max has made significant strides. The centerpiece of the cabin is the new infotainment system. Depending on the trim level, you get either an 8-inch or a 9-inch wireless touchscreen. The system itself is Isuzu's latest, offering faster responses, better graphics, and a more intuitive interface. It's a significant improvement over the previous system, which could feel laggy and outdated. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard across the entire range. That means you can leave your cables at home and still enjoy seamless smartphone integration. It's a small touch, but it makes a huge difference in everyday usability. Connected navigation is also available, with real-time traffic updates and over-the-air software updates that keep the system current without needing a trip to the dealership. Higher trims also get an all-digital instrument cluster. This gives drivers better access to towing information, off-road data, and vehicle settings. It's a premium feature that you'd typically expect in a luxury SUV, not a work truck. There's wireless smartphone charging too, along with multiple USB-C ports throughout the cabin. It's clear that Isuzu has thought about how modern drivers use their vehicles. But here's the thing, Isuzu hasn't gone overboard with the touchscreen. They've retained physical controls for the HVAC system and many other functions. You can adjust the temperature or change the fan speed without taking your eyes off the road. That's smart design. Comfort has been a major focus for the 2027 D-Max, and nowhere is that more evident than in the climate control system. Higher trims get dual-zone automatic climate control. That means the driver and front passenger can set different temperatures. It's a small luxury, but if you've ever had to argue with your partner about the perfect cabin temperature, you'll know how valuable it is. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either, with air vents available on higher spec models. It's these little touches that make the D-Max feel more like a family SUV and less like a work truck. The driver's seat now features electric adjustments on higher trims. Combined with the telescoping steering wheel adjustment, it's easy to find the perfect driving position. And let's not forget about sound insulation. Isuzu has significantly improved the cabin's acoustic insulation, making the D-Max much quieter at speed. Wind noise, road noise, and engine noise are all reduced, creating a more refined, more pleasant driving experience. This is where the 2027 D-Max really shines. It's gone from being a rough and tumble work truck to a genuinely comfortable daily driver. You could easily use this as your family car, and nobody would complain. Alright, it's time to talk about what's under the bonnet. And this is where the 2027 D-Max gets its most significant upgrade. The headline news is the new 2.2-liter 4-cylinder turbodiesel engine. It's called the MaxForce, and it's a brand new unit that replaces the old 1.9-liter engine in many markets. This engine is part of the RZ family, the same family as the 1.9-liter it replaces. But it's a significant step forward in terms of power, torque, and refinement. The 2.2-liter MaxForce produces 163 horsepower, 120 kilowatts, and 400 newton-meters of torque. But here's where it gets really impressive. Peak torque of 400 newton-meters is available between 1,600 and 2,400 revolutions per minute. And 255 newton-meters of torque is available from just 1,000 revolutions per minute. That means you get strong pulling power right from idle. It's incredibly responsive, even at low speeds. Whether you're towing a heavy trailer or crawling over rocks, the engine is always ready to deliver. The engine is designed for heavy work. With a payload capacity of up to 1,200 kilograms and a towing capacity of 3,500 kilograms, it's got all the grunt you need for serious work. And despite the increased power, fuel consumption has actually decreased. Isuzu claims the new engine is more efficient than the old 1.9-liter, with combined fuel consumption of around 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Now, before you 3.0-liter fans start panicking, let me reassure you. The big engine isn't going anywhere, at least not yet. For markets that demand maximum grunt, the tried-and-true 3.0-liter turbodiesel is still available. This engine has been the backbone of the D-Max range for decades, and it's earned a reputation for bulletproof reliability. The 3.0-liter produces 187 horsepower, 140 kilowatts, and 450 newton-meters of torque, making it the most powerful engine in the global D-Max range. So which engine should you choose? That depends on what you need. The 2.2-liter is lighter, more fuel-efficient, and more refined, ideal for daily driving and light towing. The 3.0-liter is the workhorse, more torque, more towing muscle, and that legendary Isuzu durability. The 3.0-liter has been around since 2002, and there are rumors that it might eventually be replaced by a more powerful version of the MaxForce. But for now, it remains a compelling option for buyers who need maximum capability. The new engine is paired with a brand new 8-speed automatic transmission. This is a significant upgrade from the old 6-speed automatic. 8 gears mean the engine can always operate in its optimal rev range, which improves both performance and fuel efficiency. The transmission itself is incredibly smooth. Gear changes are seamless, and the gearbox is always in the right gear for the situation. Whether you're accelerating onto the highway or climbing a steep hill, the transmission responds quickly and intelligently. The 8-speed box also features a sequential sports mode for more engaged driving. And for those who prefer to row their own gears, a 6-speed manual transmission is still available on certain models. The old 6-speed was fine, but this new 8-speed is in a different league. It's smoother, quicker, and more intelligent. It makes the D-Max feel like a much more premium vehicle. One of the biggest improvements with the new powertrain is refinement. The 2.2-liter engine is significantly smoother and quieter than the old 1.9-liter. The engine runs more smoothly at idle, with less vibration transmitted into the cabin. And at highway speeds, it's remarkably quiet. The improved aerodynamics and better sound insulation work together to create a genuinely refined driving experience. It's genuinely pleasant to drive on the highway. You can hold a conversation at normal volume. You can listen to music without cranking the volume to max. It's a completely different experience from the old model. Isuzu has clearly listened to feedback from customers and reviewers. The old D-Max was capable, but it could be rough around the edges. The 2027 model addresses those criticisms head-on, delivering a more refined, more civilized driving experience without sacrificing any of the capability that made the D-Max famous. Let's talk about what it's like to drive the 2027 D-Max in the real world. First up, city driving. Pickup trucks aren't usually the first choice for city driving. They're big, they're heavy, and they can be a handful in tight spaces. But the D-Max actually handles urban environments surprisingly well. The high driving position gives you excellent visibility, which is a huge advantage in traffic. You can see over the roofs of most cars, which makes it easier to anticipate what's happening ahead. The steering is light and precise, making maneuvering in tight spaces easier than you might expect. And the 360-degree surround view camera on higher trims is a game changer for parking. You can see exactly where the corners of the truck are, which makes parallel parking in tight maneuvers much less stressful. It's one of those features you don't think you need until you try it, and then you can't live without it. The new 8-speed automatic transmission is smooth in stop-start traffic, and the engine's low-down torque makes pulling away effortless. It's not the smallest vehicle on the road, but it's surprisingly easy to live with in the city. Where the D-Max really shines is on the open road. This is a truck that's built for long-distance cruising. The improved aerodynamics and better sound insulation make a huge difference at highway speeds. The cabin is quiet and refined, and the engine settles into a relaxed cruise with minimal effort. The 8-speed automatic keeps the engine spinning at low revs at highway speeds, which improves fuel economy and reduces noise. It's a comfortable, relaxed cruiser that eats up the miles without complaint. And when you need to overtake, there's plenty of power on tap. The engine responds quickly to throttle inputs, and the transmission kicks down smoothly to deliver the necessary grunt. It's genuinely comfortable. The seats are supportive, the ride is composed, and the cabin is a pleasant place to spend time. This is a truck you could easily drive across the country without feeling exhausted. Ride quality has always been a challenge for pickup trucks. The leaf spring rear suspension that gives them their load-carrying capability can also make them harsh and bouncy when unladen. The 2027 D-Max has made significant improvements in this area. The suspension has been retuned, and the result is a more composed, more comfortable ride. It's not perfect. No pickup truck with a live rear axle and leaf springs will ever ride like a luxury sedan, but it's a significant step forward. The D-Max absorbs bumps and imperfections better than before, and body control is improved. On smooth roads, the D-Max feels stable and planting. The electronic power steering, EPS, provides good feedback and makes the truck feel more nimble than its size suggests. Is it as comfortable as a Ford Ranger? That's debatable. But it's a lot better than the old model, and it's certainly competitive with other trucks in its class. The ride-handling balance is about right for a vehicle that needs to work hard and play hard. And now we come to the reason why so many people buy the D-Max: off-road capability. The D-Max has always been one of the most capable off-road vehicles in its class. And the 2027 model builds on that heritage with some significant improvements. Whether you're a farmer who needs to check livestock in remote paddocks, a tradie working on a construction site in the middle of nowhere, or an adventurer exploring the great outdoors, the D-Max is designed to take you where you need to go. The high ground clearance, the robust chassis, the advanced four-wheel drive system, it all adds up to a vehicle that can handle almost anything you throw at it. Let's talk numbers, because they tell an impressive story. The 2027 D-Max offers 230 mm of ground clearance on diesel models. That's enough to clear most obstacles you'll encounter off-road. The approach angle is 30.5 degrees, and the departure angle is 24.2 degrees. These are impressive figures that allow the D-Max to tackle steep inclines and descents without scraping the bumpers. And the wading depth is an impressive 800 mm. That's almost a meter of water, enough to cross most rivers and flooded roads with confidence. These are class-leading figures. The D-Max can go places that many other vehicles simply can't. And that's exactly what its buyers need. The four-wheel drive system is as capable as ever. Depending on the model, you get a choice of rear-wheel drive, high-range four-wheel drive, and low-range four-wheel drive. The system is easy to use. You can switch between 2H and 4H on the move at speeds up to 100 km per hour. For 4L, you'll need to stop and put the transmission in neutral, but that's standard for this type of system. Low range is where the D-Max really shines. The gearing is low enough to crawl over rocks and through mud with precision and control. It's the kind of capability that gives you confidence when the going gets tough. Higher trims also get a rear differential lock, which sends power equally to both rear wheels. This is invaluable when you're in a situation where one wheel is spinning and the other is gripping. One of the most significant off-road upgrades for 2027 is the introduction of Rough Terrain Mode, or RTM. This is a new system that improves wheel spin control and off-road traction. It essentially acts as an intelligent off-road driving aid, helping you maintain forward progress even in challenging conditions. The system works by modulating throttle response and brake intervention to minimize wheel spin and maximize traction. It's particularly effective in mud, sand, and on loose surfaces. It works. The D-Max feels more confident and more controlled off-road than ever before. It's the kind of technology that makes you look like a better driver than you really are. Hill descent control is also available, automatically braking the vehicle to maintain a steady speed on steep descents. This is brilliant for those tricky situations where you need to go down a steep, slippery slope. You just set the speed, take your feet off the pedals, and let the system do the work. It's safe, controlled, and takes the stress out of off-road driving. Hill Start Assist is standard across the range, preventing the vehicle from rolling backward when you're starting on an incline. Add it all up, and you've got one of the most capable off-road vehicles in the pickup truck segment. The D-Max is a genuine off-road weapon, whether you're a professional or a weekend warrior. Let's talk about money. How much does the 2027 D-Max cost? In Australia, pricing starts from $36,200 for the entry-level single-cab SX, 4x2, high-ride. At the top of the range, the dual-cab Blade, 4x4, costs $80,900. Here's a quick breakdown of the Australian pricing. SX, 4x2, high-ride single-cab, $36,200. SX, 4x4, single-cab, $46,200. SX 4x2 High Ride Dual Cab, $44,200. SX 4x4 Dual Cab, $50,700. X Rider 4x4 Dual Cab, $61,500. LSU 4x4 Dual Cab, $65,000. LSU Plus 4x4 Dual Cab, $68,000. X Terrain 4x4 Dual Cab, $73,000. Blade 4x4 Dual Cab, $80,900. In the UK, pricing for the updated D-Max starts from £33,495. The range-topping V-Cross is priced around £39,395. In the US, the D-Max isn't sold, but it's available in other markets including Mexico, where prices are expected to be competitive with other mid-size pickups. Is the 2027 D-Max good value? I'd say absolutely yes, depending on what you're looking for. Compared to rivals like the Toyota Hilux and Ford Ranger, the D-Max is competitively priced. It's often cheaper than the equivalent Hilux, while offering comparable capability. When you consider what you're getting, a proven, reliable engine, a new 8-speed transmission, improved interior quality, advanced safety features, and class-leading off-road capability, the D-Max represents excellent value for money. And don't forget about running costs. The D-Max is known for its reliability and durability, which means lower maintenance costs over the life of the vehicle. The improved fuel efficiency of the new 2.2-liter engine also helps keep running costs down. The Toyota Hilux is the elephant in the room, the benchmark that every other pickup truck is measured against. So how does the D-Max compare? The Hilux has a reputation for bulletproof reliability, and the D-Max matches that. Both are incredibly durable vehicles that will last for hundreds of thousands of kilometers. In terms of capability, the D-Max actually has the edge in some areas. It offers better approach and departure angles, more ground clearance, and a higher weighting depth. The D-Max is genuinely more capable off-road. In the cabin, both trucks have improved significantly in recent years. The Hilux feels more modern in some ways, but the D-Max feels more durable and work-focused. On price, the D-Max is generally more affordable than the equivalent Hilux. You get similar capability for less money. The Ford Ranger is the other major player in the segment, and it's a formidable rival. The Ranger is more refined on-road, with better ride quality and more sophisticated handling. It also offers more technology and a more premium-feeling interior. But off-road, the D-Max holds its own. The Ranger might have more electronic aids, but the D-Max is simpler, more traditional, and arguably more reliable in extreme conditions. Both trucks offer 3.5-ton towing capacity, so they're evenly matched in that regard. The D-Max is generally cheaper than the Ranger, especially at the top end of the range. If you want maximum capability for minimum cost, the D-Max is the better choice. The Nissan Navara is another key competitor in the mid-size pickup segment. The Navara offers a more car-like driving experience, with a coil spring rear suspension that delivers better ride quality. But that same suspension limits its payload capacity compared to the D-Max. The D-Max offers better payload, better towing capacity, and better off-road capability. If you need a serious work truck, the D-Max is the clear winner. Pricing is similar between the two, but the D-Max offers better value when you consider its superior capability and proven reliability. So where does the 2027 D-Max sit in the market? It's the workhorse's workhorse. It's not the flashiest truck in the segment, and it doesn't try to be. But it offers exceptional capability, proven reliability, and excellent value for money. If you need a truck that can handle serious work, serious off-road driving, and serious towing, all without breaking the bank, the D-Max is one of the best options available. It's won awards around the world for its capability and value, and the 2027 model builds on that success with meaningful improvements across the board. Let's break down the pros and cons. Pros. Number 1, exceptional off-road capability. The D-Max is one of the most capable off-road vehicles in its class. The ground clearance, approach and departure angles, weighting depth, and 4WD system all add up to a vehicle that can handle almost anything. Number 2, proven, reliable engines. Whether you choose the new 2.2L MaxForce or the legendary 3.0L, you're getting an engine that's built to last. Isuzu has a reputation for durability, and the D-Max lives up to that reputation. Number 3, class-leading towing and payload. 3.5 tons of towing capacity and up to 1.2 tons of payload, that's serious capability. Number 4, improved interior quality. The 2027 D-Max has taken a significant step forward in terms of cabin comfort, materials, and refinement. Number 5, comprehensive safety. 8 airbags, a full suite of ADAS features, and a 5-star Euro NCAP rating. Number 6, excellent value for money. You get a lot of truck for your money with the D-Max. Cons. Number 1, ride quality when unladen. Like all pickup trucks with leaf spring rear suspension, the D-Max can be a bit bouncy when it's not carrying a load. It's improved, but it's not car-like. Number 2, technology lags behind some rivals. While the D-Max has improved, rivals like the Ford Ranger offer more advanced technology, larger screens, and more sophisticated infotainment systems. Number 3, interior still feels work-focused. The D-Max has improved, but it still feels more like a work truck than some of its more premium rivals. Number 4, engine noise at high revs. The 2.2L engine can get a bit noisy when you're pushing it hard. Alright, it's time for the verdict. Is the 2027 Isuzu D-Max a good truck? The answer is a resounding yes. Is it the best truck in its class? That depends on what you need. If you want the most refined on-road experience, the Ford Ranger might be a better choice. If you want the most car-like interior, the Nissan Navara might appeal. If you want the most advanced technology, the Ranger or Hilux might offer more. But if you want a truck that can handle serious work, serious off-road driving, and serious towing, all with proven reliability and excellent value for money, the D-Max is hard to beat. The 2027 Isuzu D-Max is a legend that has evolved. It's more refined, more comfortable, and more technologically advanced than ever before. But it hasn't lost sight of what made it great in the first place: toughness, reliability, and capability. Whether you're a farmer, a tradie, an adventurer, or just someone who needs a vehicle that can handle anything, the D-Max deserves a place on your shortlist. That's our comprehensive guide to the 2027 Isuzu D-Max. Thanks for watching DriveTime. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. And as always, keep driving, keep exploring, and we'll see you on the next one.